This is Savanna's Recreation in, what, St. Lucie County?
In North Port St. Lucie, White City.
Yeah, it was really pretty. And as soon as you enter the campsite, there's a sign that shows you where the registration office is, and you go in there, and they take care of everything. You don't get to pick your site, but they pick it for you. But really, I didn't see any site that wasn't lovely. Did you?
No, they were all pretty nice. Most of the sites had water, sewer, and electric. There's very few without it. The trees were in the infield that didn't have all that.
Yeah, and the park was kept so clean. I mean, it was really clean, very pretty. I mean, this is the kind of place that you can come and just spend the day. I mean, riding bikes, having a picnic. There is a designated area for tents that's across from the water. And just really looking at the Savannas preserves was just breathtaking, especially sunrise and sunsets. I loved it. I just thought it was a perfect place to take pictures. You could bring family and friends over and do some really pretty photography, wedding pictures, because they had like the bridges, that went across the Savannas, and such a pretty place. I loved it. It was peaceful, quiet, well maintained, lots of security checking on you, and not invasive, but kindly. I loved it. It was a beautiful place to stay, don't you think?
Yes, it was really nice. The thing is, the granddaughters and I did a little wilderness trail. Have to be very careful while you're walking, because there are kinds of reptiles and stuff out there, but it's all beautiful.
Yeah, I'd say we saw probably about 6 small alligators. I didn't see any large ones, so I don't know if they removed them or what. But saw a couple of snakes, small snakes, and we saw a couple of turtles.
Gopher tortoise, yeah.
And saw rabbits and loads and loads and loads of birds.
Yes, a lot of birds.
Every kind you can imagine.
Yes, it is a pretty neat place. I would really suggest it if you just need to get down into Florida and get some warmth and enjoy the breezes in the outdoors there.
Yeah, and the people that really take advantage of this campsite is people from Canada.
A lot of Canadians, but a lot of locals too come on the weekend.
Weekend warriors, yeah,
Yes.
there were weekend warriors too.
There's people from all over, Ohio, Texas, and a lot of first-timers starting out there. So
Yeah. Oh, I think we're coming up on our where we're camping,
Yep.
which is, see the blue tent up there? Yeah, that's our little tent, and right next to it is our Winnebago, and it was the perfect spot. The woods were behind it. It was, even though there were a lot of people around, it was still seemed very private, and at night I was just amazed at how quiet it was. They have great laundry facilities. There were restroom facilities, and they kept them clean and paper in them. And I mean, overall, I really think that this place was just a really scenic place to stay. I'm going to stay there again when we come back, because I fell in love with the place.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Yes, and also you're less than probably 3 miles from one of the prettiest beaches in South Florida.
Oh, that's
in
true.
the Port St. Lucie area. Fort Pierce Inlet, Indian River Drive, all gorgeous places to visit and see, and for family time and everything like that.
Yeah, it was fun to go downtown Fort Pierce. They've really developed that. That's beautiful. And we were able to take Midway Road all the way to Indiantown and just drive up that way. Is it Indian River?
It's Indian River.
Indian River Drive. Oh, it was beautiful. And so that goes right into Fort Pierce. Park the car and be able to go to any of the seafood restaurants. We had friends that picked us up, and they took us to the beach, and we ate, what was the name of that restaurant?
Archie's.
Loved it.
Yes.
It was excellent. Great outdoor atmosphere. And then we walked across the street and went to the beach. There was a beautiful pavilion there with picnic tables that we all sat and just spent time catching up. It was really a fun place to be. So
Yeah, the beach water was really turquoise.
yeah, it
Real
was.
turquoise. I noticed it was different than down in Juneau where we're from, and it was just a different color. It was just really nice. I would really suggest this place to anybody who wants to come.
Yeah, and it was south of the jetties, I believe, a
Yes.
little bit south of the jetties. But anyway, I think this is a great place to stay. A lot of pretty things to see for those who like to do photography, and there was a lot of people fishing too.
I believe we've seen some peacock bass beds in one of the canals when I was walking with the girls down on the other end of the park.
Yeah, it was the kids really enjoyed seeing all the beautiful plants and waterways, and it was a great place to go walking with. I think any age really would enjoy this park for a day trip or camping, either one, right?
Exactly.
It was nice to have the kids come and visit us and bring in the grandkids, and we just kept watching on that little walkway. What kind of birds were those? Do you have any idea what the birds were? I don't either, but they had little babies with them, and of course it was just fun seeing them, and then taking time to build a fire. Jasmine, she is great when it comes to building a fire. That's her favorite thing to do, and so they kept it going while you were cooking. And did you enjoy cooking out there?
I would have liked to have done a lot more.
Oh, well.
Some T-bone steaks, some baked potatoes. Learn how to make a lasagna out there if I wanted to.
Well, I'm sure that time's coming for all of that.
Yeah,
but,
one of these days.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have to get us a grill, too. We still haven't picked up the grill, so we'll get us a grill, and you'll have a better setup. And I got a kick out of Nicholas taking a siesta.
Yeah, he's out cold in the tent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, but the girls certainly enjoyed your food. They did. They loved it. I got a kick out of the bird that walked up to us the first day. Just walked right up like, "Hello, how you doing?" While we were having our coffee. Well, what kind of bird is that?
I believe they're called sandhill cranes. They're tall.
Yeah.
Really long.
Yeah, it tickled me to death. And then what else? We had I think the rabbit. Yeah, the rabbit. It just stood there staring at us for the longest time. And so I thought, well, I'll try getting a little closer to it and see what happens. But I was amazed at how many rabbits came out. And,
rabbits and of course we had the gopher turtle making the circle around our tent area.
Yeah, he had a nest or something going on there, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
He was cute. And then we saw quite a few turtles that size.
Yep.
And I just enjoyed seeing all the wildlife. It was, they just right around your tent area. I mean, I'm glad the alligators weren't close to the tent area.
Or the snakes.
Or the snakes. No, we saw them, but we saw them farther away from us, so that was comforting.
One of the favorite things I find to do while camping is always find myself walking around to the west side of the properties and looking for the sunsets in the evening. They're just awesome every day, every time, no matter where we're at, and it's just a great thing.
That is exactly right. I love watching the sunset with you. I think it's amazing how it reflects off the water. It just is visually calming all over. The orange hues and the yellow hues and the red hues that come up.
I like the golden edges around the edges of the clouds.
Yeah, me too.
When it's getting really close to setting fully.
Yeah, and it was really beautiful coming off of those Savanna preserve. if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, okay? Subscribe to our channel, and be sure to click the little bell. It will notify you when we have uploaded another video. Thanks for now. Bye.